Okay guys, how are y'all doing today? So today I'm going to show you how to change the front brake caliper on your 2013 Ford F-150, and this is the 3.7 liter XL model guys. So yesterday when I was about to change the pads and rotor, I noticed that all of this here guys was broken off, and I can see where it was rubbing on the rim, and also this 13mm mounting bolt guys for the slider pin was missing, the slider pin bolt guys. So I did remove the other one yesterday. I do have it with me, so you can go ahead and check that video guys on how to get the setup for your brake pads and rotor change. So here's the new part guys, so we'll just go ahead and get that changed today guys. So the first step what you would need to do guys is to remove your two 13mm slider pin bolts so that we can remove our brake caliper guys. So we can just set that aside onto the sway bar. So there we go guys, and then the next step we'll remove our brake pads, and then we can remove these two 21mm bolts that hold the caliper bracket guys. So let's get that done. So you just want to slide the pads away from the rotor guys, and you can just use a flathead screwdriver to pry them out. So now we'll just go ahead and remove those 21mm bolts guys. So you just lift this out of place guys, and we can set two lug nuts onto the in front so that the rotor doesn't move guys. Okay guys, so the first step, we remove these 14mm bolts to separate the caliper from the bracket. Next step guys, we'll insert our anti-rattle clips onto the new bracket guys, and you can use some copper grease to lubricate them before installing guys. So let's get that done. So I did get a set of new clips guys, but I'll just go ahead and use these clips that I installed yesterday because they're basically new. So to remove them guys, we'll just use our screwdriver and pry them off. Sometimes you can just use your finger guys. So now we can go ahead and install the new bracket, guys. Please remember, guys, to like, share and subscribe. So the next step, guys, is to clean the rotor before reinstalling the brake pads. So you can use either brake cleaner, brake parts cleaner, guys, or as I'm using some rubbing alcohol, which works just as well. And you want to do this for both the front and the back of the rotor, guys. So now, guys, we can reinstall our brake pads, and you can use some copper grease on the ends of the brake pad, guys. Just watch my brake pad placement video and you'll see, and I'll leave that video in the end description, guys. So now we can go ahead and change our brake caliper, guys. So before getting started, guys, we'll just remove this rubber nipple, as this is where our brake line and our banjo bolt will go. So this will make it easier when we change the line, guys. Okay, guys, so we'll use this bucket to assist us. So we'll just remove the banjo bolt here, guys. So we'll remove this 12mm banjo bolt, and there's a copper washer on top and below the brake line, guys. So whenever we install the new banjo bolt, you want to remember to place one copper washer on top and one below. So let's get that done, guys. But before we do that, alright, we still need to compress our pistons a bit. So if you need to, guys, you want to compress the pistons first to get all the brake fluid out of the caliper. So we'll get that done, guys, and I'll catch you when we are removing the banjo bolt. Okay, guys, so here's our new banjo bolt with our two new copper washers. So we want to get one on top here, guys, and then whenever we remove the brake line, we'll put one under here, guys. So please make a note whenever you remove it to make sure you get the two copper washers off as well. Okay, guys, so the banjo bolt here is actually an 11mm bolt, guys. So just make a note of that. So be prepared to lose some brake fluid, guys. So we just get this exchange as quick as possible. So you just get this out, guys, and one copper washer fell. So we'll just put one copper washer down there, guys. Sit that like that, and then we get the banjo bolt in. So we'll need to bleed the brakes, guys, so I'll leave the video for the brake bleeding in the end, guys, in the end screen. So you can go ahead and watch that, guys, how to bleed your brake. And if you got to do it by yourself, guys, there's a special tool you can use. So I'll be using that tool, guys, and you can get it at AutoZone or any of your auto parts store. So you just want to make sure that's nice and snug, not over tightening it, guys. So now we can go ahead and reinstall the caliper, guys. So let's get that done. You might need to squeeze in your slider pins, guys, while installing the caliper. So we need a vice grip to hold the back nut, guys, so that it doesn't spin while you're tightening it. Now we can move to the lower one, guys, and then we'll just go over it to make sure everything is tightened correctly. Please remember, guys, to like, share, and subscribe. Please feel free to ask any questions, guys. So our feedback is greatly appreciated. Okay, guys, so that's how you change your front brake calipers on a 2013 Ford F-150 3.7 liter XL. If this video helped you, guys, please subscribe, share, and like. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one, guys. And do remember to bleed your brakes and I leave the video for the rotor and brake pad change, guys. God bless. Have a great day. Thank you.